buy your own land. They acted on that. And they went through the process, bought the land, 128 acres in Marietta County. All the sharecropper friends said, Sam, don't do that. That is too much debt. And they really cautioned him about getting a loan and moving out on his own. They did. And the friends, my oldest brother told me just a few years ago that all the friends that were on the sharecropper's place loaded up mama's and daddy's belongings in wagons. They had a wagon train that went from the Tool Farm out from Bay City, Texas, all the way to El Matan in Marietta County. And on that 128 acres, they raised every kind of plant that existed. And they had to pay for that place. They had to pay for that place, and there was someone from the Farm and Home Administration that would come out and inspect the books and make sure they knew how to can and freeze all the food and raise the chickens and freeze the chickens. I mean, they worked. We didn't dare sit down and let Daddy come to that house and see us sitting. Because if we did, he was going to give you about 10 things to do. This, do this, do this, do this. And I was grown before I could settle down and sit down. Because I knew if I sat down, I was supposed to be working. So my sister and I, we talked about how we just really could not rest because we were so ingrained to always be busy and to work. But I'm so thankful now, that I had that kind of background and discipline. And I did talk a lot to my children when anybody that complained, my students, when I was in the school system, and I would have as a counselor students who came to me, and I'm trying to look at their records, and no progress in 3 years, still a ninth grader, and 1.2 credits or something, 1.5 credits. And I was like, I got to see this young man. I got to see these boys. How can you be in school 3 years and this is all you got? What is the problem? And so they would give me some excuses. And I would just sit there and listen and say, you ought to be some cotton picking. If you had some cotton picking, you might have been in high sun trying to make your life. You would not be getting this free education story away, But I put everything on cotton. Those boys said, I don't know anything about cotton. And I told them what it was like, And they said, ooh. But I really tried to instill, just like my parents instilled in us, the value of working and trying to pull yourself up and to do better. To take advantage of the opportunities that are there for you. Because when my mom and dad stepped out on faith and bought 128 acres on nothing but a loan that they didn't know that they could pay back, hey, that was saying something. So, still with the family, I'm the only of the siblings that live locally. So since everyone else has moved away, I'm in Houston, the places down in Marietta County, and I have had to be a good steward. I cannot see my parents with my brother said, a 9th grade and 5th grade education, but I thought Mama had an 8th grade education, Dad a 3rd grade education. I can't see them with that kind of education doing what they were able to do. And then in one generation, we're going to lose it. So, I go down there, I take care of that land, I hire those farmers, I put them in check if I have to. Everything I do in honor of my parents. And they're always there in my mind thinking, what would Dad do? And it's just been a journey. And I'm so grateful to
be able to be in the position to take care of what they started and to hold on to it. And I'll never let it go. And I've already told my son said, Mom, why are you always in the LA? I said, I'm trying to get things to leave for you, boy. Or my daughter, my granddaughter, they all know now about elevating. So, but at any rate, I don't want to bore you or talk to you too long. But I am so thankful that you're here. I appreciate you just listening to all of my life. Like you have sat and heard my life. And when I walked in this room, oh, let me tell you this. Ernest and I did things on our own. We were going to have our own party for Flow. And they have been talking about it since January. We had gone back and forth. Are we going to have it at the farm? Are we going to have it? Well, you know, it's a lot of work to have a party at the farm. But you got to cut the grass. You got to have everything for everything to look nice. And so I said, I don't think I want to go through having it at the farm because, you know, that's going to be a lot of work. And I feel right now, since back in January, about having all this work. So our church took over it. They took over it, and then when they took over it, we're going to call him and tell him what to do. So Todd said, Chris was calling, I was calling. Todd said, Mama, I only need two things from you. I'd like for you to send me a few pictures of you growing up and through your life. And I would like for you to send me your invitation list. And then don't call me anymore. So I didn't call them. They did not tell me what they were doing. Even the little grandchildren. They got off the plane, the ones from Charlotte, and they had all these pretty things. They had hyped them up so about Brandon's birthday party. This is from Ella Gabrielle, which is Todd's second girl. And she made me and gave this to me so proudly. Happy birthday, Granny! I made something for you. So I wore this tonight because it's from her. And all of them, they were so happy and so hyped about the party. So I did not know what it was going to be. And I walked in here today. Oh my gosh, my life is everywhere. I was just so overwhelmed. It's just wonderful. And I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. And Rod, my son-in-law, he prayed for prayer. Rod, we're going to put you on TV. I tell you that prayer was really just wonderful. Thank you so much for that. All of my friends, everyone who spoke, you just really, it was so meaningful. And I appreciate you. Those little snippets, you never know, like I said. What you heard, what you said was actually what we did and what we experienced. And you resonated that tonight. Janelle, my daughter-in-law, stand up, Janelle. She did not speak like this. My daughter-in-law and my son-in-law, I hate to call them in-laws because they're like my children. They are just wonderful. Janelle is just like my daughter. She got these beautiful children with Todd, and she's just a very, very caring, loving daughter. And I thank you for everything that you did, Janelle. You and Todd. Well, I want to say again, thank you. And we're going to be around all night in room 406. We have a little suite there. If you'd like to stop by and have a few cheers, feel free to do so. And tomorrow, if you're on your way back to Dallas or wherever you are, we're having a little lunch at the ranch. We'd love for you to come out and spend some time and have a meal with us and just relax. That's a standing invitation to everyone. Thank you again. Good night.